a delivery probably about a week ago at my job on Instacart. It was dark and I couldn't see the numbers, and I knew I was at the address. So I got the bags in my hand and I'm walking up the driveway, and then I hear, "Get your black ass off my property."
Them bitches be salty, cause all they boyfriends want me. Them bitches be salty, cause all they...
What's up everybody? It is me, Foxxjazell. I am back after a long awaited absence. Okay, I know a lot has been going on. A lot's been going on with me. Before we continue, I want to thank everyone that has subscribed to my channel, because we are finally at 1,000. Oh my God, it's taking me so forever to get here, and I really would like to thank everyone from the bottom of my heart that has subscribed. I am going to continue giving you the inconsistency and the messiness that I know that I can only fuck up and give. I am going to get into a nice, deep topic that I've been avoiding for quite some time now. You guys should probably go ahead and get some things, pack some things up. So I am gonna be having a snow cone. Yes, as you know, I have my own snow cone, and I can make my own little desserts right here at home, so I don't have to go to the snow shaved ice bar as much, because don't get me wrong, going to the shaved ice bar is definitely a vibe, and it's a social scene too. How has everybody been taking this COVID? It's really starting to scare me, because of the fact that, I have 2 people close to me that had got COVID, and one of the persons was vaccinated, so that was even scarier. If you're wondering what I'm having a little bit of sour apple in here, so we can get this conversation started. A little bit of tiger's blood here, honey. I'm not really trying to advertise them, honey, because I'm not getting no sponsorship, but y'all know how I gets down, honey. And I am going to be a nice, sober girl for this conversation. I'm going to have a little bit of watermelon, flavored watermelon, that is. It is so hot outside, so this is all well deserved. I have a confession to make, a long confession. Well, a long overweighted confession to make. Okay. And I'm pretty sure. Cookie's here to help me make that conversation, make that announcement. You look like an old man in the face, honey. Doesn't she look like an old man in the face? The second coming of E.T. Okay, so nice sober-ish conversation. Gotta have that Henny, honey. That will just make everything just right. Just a tad bit of, Henny. A little bit of Henny won't hurt. Okay. I should have crushed that ice a little bit more. All right. The announcement I need to make to you guys is this. I have been lying to you guys. I know it's a big thing. And as I hold this cat in my hand, I must tell you guys the confession that I have. I'm not I'm not 28. Okay.
Well, obviously.
Surprise, surprise. Yes, I'm not 28. I'm not 38 either. Wish, but this year I turned 41. And to say that out loud has taken a lot of courage, a lot of therapy sessions, and a lot of, how can I say, realism. When you say that's like realism cooking.
Well, how the fuck am I supposed to know? Lady, I'm a damn cat. Do you expect me to talk back?
Within this last couple of months, this last couple of years that I have been in my 40s, it's been hard. It has not been a walk in the park. And let me tell you something. The title of this video says it all. And I'm going to tell you as a big sister, I'm going to tell you as a peer, I'm going to tell you as an auntie. I'm going to just say it. Women are not allowed to age.
You will be someone who will challenge this kind of taboo of like women losing their sexuality or not being seen as sexual animals as much when they get past, say, 40 or 45.
Yes, I mean, I think that not only do we suffer from racism and sexism and things like that, but we also suffer from ageism, and that is that once you reach a certain age, you're not allowed to be adventurous, you're not allowed to be sexual, you know, and I think that's rather hideous. And I mean, a lot of people have said, oh, it's so pathetic, or what is she going to, I hope she's not still doing that in 10 years. I mean, who cares? What if I am? I mean, is there a rule? I mean, what are you supposed to just die when you're 40? I mean, and that's basically what everyone wants people to do, and I think it's stupid. You're just supposed to just kind of, you know, put yourself out to passion.
It's just as simple as that. As I have said so many times before, women, biological females, or cisgendered females, as one may say, are like a brand new car to drive off the lot. As she gets older, as she acquires more partners, her mileage goes up. So, her wear and tear. Now, when it comes to trans women or feminine energy men, we are like that used exotic car that you drive off the lot. Meaning that we're not lesser than that female. We're just a more exotic. We're an exotic brand. So when you drive us off the lot, we tend to age much faster because of the fact that, you know, we're sexualized and all this stuff and all. You know. Now I feel it's very necessary to talk to you guys about the all importance of my transgender friendly lighting. Transgender friendly lighting is a girl's best friend as she gets older. Because in this lighting here, they get all the tea, honey. All the tea. Baby, no. Too much tea. Now, in this lighting, you get softer. You get younger. The more until you go into the darkness, you get softer and softer and softer. The darker it gets, yes. That is why transgender lighting is such an important factor to a woman's womanhood. But nothing beats thinking your tired ass to sleep. Honey, you see this red in my eyes from me smoking weed, honey? You don't want to have that. You need to get all 8 hours of your sleep. Baby, there is a reason why Mariah Carey looks the way that she looks and Jennifer Lopez looks the way that she looks. Yes, Mariah Carey is more talented. Mariah Carey does all of her notes. Jennifer Lopez does none of her notes. But she gets her whole full 8 hours of sleep. But anyways, so I don't seem like I'm rambling or so. Let's look at some other people's opinions and some hard facts as it is. Robinson Mayer, who is a very well-respected journalist for The Atlantic, actually did a study and a piece on this very topic. And some of the findings that he found in his article was quite disturbing, but actually true. And one of those findings that, you know, most females, most women, they reach their peak at 18. 18. Do you know, like, how depressing that is? Because, you know, most of us are still at that coming of age at 18. You mean to tell me that I'm at my peak at 18? And men, they're at their peak at 50. I want to be direct when it comes to this topic. Because of the fact that there's no ways to dance around this. I've been having somewhat of a midlife crisis within the last couple of months. Privately to myself. I've been having a midlife crisis with my weight. I've been having a midlife crisis with my trade in my life that's coming in my life, that's going out of my life. I've been having a midlife crisis when it comes to my image. What I see when I see in the mirror. Oh my God. Oh, as a trans woman, as an African American trans woman, I'm gonna just tell you this. Oh, honey, when you reach that brink of 39, 38, it's going to hit you like a whirlwind. And what I mean by that is that all of the... I've never been a 5 o'clock shadow type of girl, but I will definitely say that I've been a smooth girl. Like I've had a smooth face, like throughout my 20s, my 30s. You know, I haven't had the best skin, but I haven't had the rough skin. I mean, there are some girls that I have known. You know, we used to call some of the girls, you know, Nestle Crunch because of the fact.
Hello.
But I've never been a Nestle Crunch girl. So, to get to this age and wake up and see pimple. Oh, no, it's not pimples. They're ingrown hairs. All over my face. All around my lips. You know, it's a shocker. It's not even... It's like a fucking scene out of Teen Wolf. Where, you know, the full moon, you're sweating your palms, and right before your very own eyes, you see, you know, this transition happening right in the mirror. But instead of veins, it's hair. You're transitioning into a man. Yeah, this isn't MTV's Teen Wolf. This is Foxxjazell's Queen Beard. Her body is exactly like how I would want my face to be. Bitch. But I'm gonna say it like this. If you are of a Caucasian, Hispanic possibly, the lighter your hair is, yes, laser hair removal may be semi-permanent, okay? Because it is designed to get rid of all of the light and dark hairs. But here's the thing about if you are African American and some Hispanic. The hair grows like this. It girls like a curl, and sometimes it wants to go up, sometimes it wants to go this way. It doesn't go straight like Caucasian hair or some Hispanic hair. So that makes it very difficult when you go for laser hair treatment. And you may think that you're getting like the laser hair treatment done, because like I remember, you know, in the years that I was on Tea Time with the Girls, I would go with my girlfriend Milan. We would have a powwow day, your laser hair removal, you know, go to Times Square, shop, you know, Kiki, you know, maybe go to, you know, Sonics in South Jersey and, you know, look for trade or something. Those were the days. But those were my 30s. And unfortunately, I did not know that it was going to hit me like a ton of bricks. And this midlife crisis, it's hit me hard. It really has. Because one thing that I have noticed as I've gotten into my 40s is that I don't feel 40. I don't feel 41. I know I don't look it all the time. I mean, quiet as crap. That saying about, you know, black don't crack unless you do crack. Oh. Let's just say this. Never done crack a day in my life. But my record is not exactly crystal clear, if you know what I mean. But aside from that, as a trans woman, you are fighting against so many variables. You're fighting against your natural biology, the male biology. You're fighting against the aging process. And most of all, and this is where I would say that it hit me like a ton of bricks, I would start noticing, and I'm going to put a disclaimer out here. When I say this is not me saying that I get my validation from men, but I'm used to how men approach me. I'm used to how men interact with me. And I think that that can go for any woman. You get accustomed to how men, you know, especially men that you're attracted to are, you know. Quick interjection. There's a big difference between being admired one day and then feeling like you are invincible to the male species because of your age.
Really? Mrs. Haley! Why can't anybody hear me?
Because these aren't real people. It's like Los Angeles.
Oh.
I've noticed is a huge bracket. It does not only pertain to men, to how people perceive you. If people perceive you as being threatening or non-threatening. So, funny story. I had a delivery probably about a week ago at my job on Instacart. And basically, this has been happening every so often to where it doesn't happen often, but it happens rarely, where the address that I'm making the delivery to is not the address that I'm at. Pretty much a mix-up. And, you know, I was making a delivery, and mind you, I was in the rich area, the Brentwood area here in Los Angeles, which is very upscale and bougie, you know, very gated community, you know, bourgeois. So, anyways, I was out in that area, and it was dark, and I couldn't see the numbers, and I knew I was at the address. So I got the bags in my hand, and I'm walking up the driveway, and then I hear a woman, and she said, get your black ass off my property. And I'm like, I'm sorry. So I got off her property, and it was so embarrassing. But just that right there, you know, being perceived as this intruder. Years ago, you know, I would have been perceived as this, you know, this innocent girl that is, you know, lost in the wrong side of the neighborhood, and definitely in the wrong neighborhood. And, you know, now with Black Lives Matter and Trump supporters, you know, honey, gotta be careful about whose property you go on, honey. Child, I do not want to be the transgender version of Trayvon Martin. Rest in peace. But just, you know, that's one example. When I say women are not allowed to age, it's very unfair. Because men treat you differently, society treats you differently. It's kind of like this unsaid thing that you're kind of like put out to pasture. Because when society sees women are expected to be somewhat of a gander. You know, no one really stares at a guy, and I think that's one of the main reasons why trans men can blend in so easily, because, you know, they just blend in with the rest of society, and no one really sits there and gander at the beauty of a man, unless he's, you know, Trey Songz. Yes, that's right. He's definitely something to gander at. And then, you know, Jake Gyllenhaal, something to gander at there. Oh, yes, and LeBron James. Oh, so much to gander at. And the beauty of Michael Phelps. And, oh, the Captain America. Hello, Chris Evans. And the Hemsworth brothers. I mean, there's lots to gander at. But no one does it unlike the Material Girl herself. I think, if anything, we have learned, if women are not allowed to age, then one thing that the Material Girl, my music goddess, has, my mother from another mother, has taught us is that, honey, if you say women can age, god damn it, we won't age. We will reverse age and travel around the world at 62 with a 20-something boyfriend and dare anyone to say anything about it. Yes, it is time to change the narrative, people. So y'all know what it is. Subscribe, like, share. Voice and reverse age. Foxxjazell. You know what it is. Always problematic. Dick like his food stamps. How about you come over here and swing some of that dick my way? Girl, just stop. Just, bitch, don't be a hater. Shit, I'll show him what it's like to wild out. Wild out.